Tomorrow marks 1 year since the Public Safety Training Center shootings in Atlanta. It was on January 18th of last year when law enforcement officers were trying to clear protesters from the site of Atlanta's new Public Safety Training Center. Well, one of the protesters, Manuel Tehran, was shot and killed when investigators say Georgia State Patrol troopers returned fire. And Georgia State Trooper Jerry Paris was shot and seriously wounded. And tonight, 1 year later, the city announcing that the construction costs of the training center is now shot up 20%, partly because of the ongoing attacks by arsonists and vandals against the project and the need for increased security there. Here's 11 Alive's John Sherrick.
This is how Atlanta's City Hall marked 1 year since the tragic gunfire at the site of the new Public Safety Training Center. Gunfire that killed a protester and wounded a state trooper. LaShondra Burks from the mayor's office and Police Chief Darren Shearbaum in separate public comments hours apart, saying opponents are still trying to stop the project, but without success. Arsonists still setting fire to construction equipment.
Because of these actions, we have had to increase our outside security by $6 million.
Burks telling city council members that the overall cost of the project has increased by nearly $20 million. It's now expected to cost almost $110 million, partly because of the extra security needed at the site and extra insurance. The extra costs not paid by the taxpayer, she says, but by private donors. And Chief Shearbaum announcing that billboards are going up in cities across the country, publicizing the $200,000 reward to try to catch the arsonists.
Law enforcement is not going to rest until we have everyone in jail.
Project opponent Kamal Franklin telling me he doesn't know who's behind the attacks, but he supports them, as he said in November.
Stopping the actual equipment that causes harm is a way of delaying a project. And by delaying a project, I think the hope is that these contractors and developers will pull out because they will see this as too much of a headache. So I definitely think that is part of that strategy that's being used in those cases.
City Hall's answer:
We are on track to complete December of this year, hopefully with everybody in January, having training classes, really being an active fight.
The project on schedule, if not on budget. In Atlanta, John Sherrick, 11 Alive News.